Okay, y'all, so the video today is going to be on the wet work, the brush wave, and the skip wave in the back of the head. The top of the head, I have it sectioned out to the size of a yellow roller, which is what we normally do, a yellow roller. Have it sectioned out to that size from the front hairline all the way to the back in the crown area to that yellow roller size, and I'll clip that out my way. Before I begin, I'm going to begin on the right side, which is the brush wave side. Brush waves are on the right side. Brush waves are 3 alternating rows of pin curls with them clipped to their base in the direction that you are traveling. So we're going to go through that step by step. Okay, y'all. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this hair that has been gelled really well. We're going to tilt her head back and we're going to comb that hair back. Comb that hair back. Comb that hair back. Smooth it with your hand. Make sure that that hair is smoothly combed back. I'm going to put me some gel to make sure that we've gel. The better it works with the more gel you apply. You want it to be goopy, wet work. So I'm going to lay my finger in here, take my comb and make a C. Lay my comb down and make a C. Lay my comb down and make a C. Lay my comb down and make a C. So where you have that shape in place right here. Another way to do that, if you don't want to use bottom to top, right-handed people, sometimes it's easier for you to come from the top. And comb down, make your C, make your C, make your C. Either way works. Just so where you have that shaping in place. My next step, lay your finger and you're going to slice out a finger's width, hairline to finger, behind that C that you made. You want to make sure that the line behind there is clean to where you see that clean line behind there. Clean line. My hair still has my shaping in place. I didn't pull my shaping out. And I have the hair here that I'm going to roll my pin curls with. So you see how the C is still in place. The hair is smooth. I combed down behind my finger and I made that clean line. So I'm going to have pin curls now. This is a closed side. This is my open side. I have to start an open. Remember, you can't walk through a closed door. So slice out, push in the direction where it's open, tuck your tail behind there and roll up. And then you're going to clip it through the base to the stem. Slice out what you need to make your next pin curl. Tag it in the direction of your C. Tuck and pin. You're going to pin it through the base to the stem. Slice out. If your mannequin's still long, you're taking that hair and you're winding it around your finger, sliding it off. Remember that. Tuck. And pin. Okay, that last one. Tuck. And pin. So you'll have 4 to 5. That'll fit right there. 4 to 5 pin curls. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. My next section, remember, these went this way, counterclockwise. My second section has to go clockwise because the definition of a brush wave is 3 alternating rows of pin curls. 3 alternating rows of pin curls. So my next section, I'm going to lay my finger at the top. I'm taking that section, I'm combing up to create my shaping. Up to create my shaping. Up to create my shaping. up, up, up. Lay my finger, slide it up. Let that hair get crazy behind there if you have to. I always just come back and comb through it. It's not a big deal. You can make a little bit of a mess. I have that section. I have the hair behind it. So there's my section. Come to the top of my open side. Tuck my tail. And I'm coming down into that shaping from the top, clockwise, because my other row went counterclockwise. So tuck my tail, pin it down in the direction I'm working, slice out, tuck my tail, pin it down in the direction I'm working. Get another pin, that one's kind of bonk. Pin it down, pin it down. Slice it. Take it from the top, tuck, pin it down. And my last one, tuck and pin it down. You want to try to be as neat as possible with your rows. They're going to kind of overlap a little bit. And pin down. So that's 2 rows. So this row went counterclockwise. The second row went clockwise. This third row again has to alternate direction to make it a correct brush wave. So we're going to go back to our first direction. Lay our finger. Push down. Push down. Push down. Push down, make our C, lay our finger, slice down behind that hair to where I have my clean line. All of them have a clean line when they pull them apart. Clean line, clean line. Coming to my bottom, slicing what I need. Pin curl, tucked in, pin, slice that out, tuck the tail, pin. Slice this out, tuck the tail, pin. Slice this out, tuck the tail, pin. This pin isn't working. Let me get another one. Sometimes they get a little tight. Here we go. Pin. So 3 alternating rows. 1, 2, 3. This one was counterclockwise. I worked it down and around. Pinned up. This one was clockwise. I had to come up with my shaping, slice it up, and come down the clockwise. And then my third row was again counterclockwise. So 3 rows of alternating pin curls for your brush side. Alright, so skip waves is our left side. Skip to the left, brush to the right. So again, we're going to start with our hair pushed back. Skip waves are alternating, are the same direction, and they're a ridge line, a shaping, a ridge line, and a row of pin curls. So we have our finger here. You have your finger here. If I were to close off a small triangle, I would be here. Right on there, if y'all can see that. About knuckle to knuckle whenever you make your triangle. So that is going to be your finger angle. Either here from the side or here from the side, depending on if you're left or you're right-handed. So you're laying your finger in. You're going to push toward the face and make your shaping like you would do for a finger wave. Push toward the face, Make your shaping like you would do for a finger wave. So you can see that I have my C clearly in place. I'd put my finger on top of my C here, right in the center, push toward the face, drop, pinch, comb back like you do a finger wave, push, drop, pinch, comb back. That way it creates your shaping and your ridge line. You're going to take the hair and you're going to pinch it with your finger. Take your comb and you're going to slice up, pull out. Make sure that your line is clean. You're going to take that tail, tuck it in. And pin down to the base. Pinch again, slide up, pull out, make sure your line's clean underneath there. Tuck your tail. And pin down to the base. Take your finger, pinch, slide up. Make sure your line is clean again. You're going to take that hair and tuck. And pin. Last one, slide up. Make sure your line's clean. Take that tail, tuck it. And pin. So that's one skip wave. A shaping, a ridge line, a row of pin curls. It should fall before the ear, your first set. Your second set will fall with the shaping above the ear right on top. Then right behind the ear, you'll have your other pieces, your ridge line and your row of pin curls. So I put a little more gel in my hair. I'm combing this hair up and back to start myself off. I have my shaping, which will go in the same direction, which is down. Shaping, shaping, shaping. So I have that C. Take your hair, your comb, push, drop, pinch, comb back. Make your ridge line. Push, drop, pinch, comb back. Push, drop, pinch, comb back. It's going to make my second ridge line. So I have shaping, ridge line, pin curl, shaping, ridge line. And now all we got to do is pop the pin curls in. So let me get me some more pins. Okay, so pinch, slide out, make sure my line's clean. Tuck my tail and place in my pin. Pinch, slide out. My line's clean. I tuck my tail and pin. Pinch, slide out, pull. Make sure my line is clean. Tuck my tail and pin. Remember, this is on a diagonal, so it shouldn't, your pin curls and your shaping shouldn't be straight up and down. They should kind of slant in a diagonal motion. So skip wave, your diagonal placement, shaping, ridge line, pin curls, shaping, ridge line, pin curls, and they're end right behind that ear, so where we have enough space back here to do our business that we need to do. This thing is like a puzzle. So the top of this head, we know when we get into this section, which I'm not going to roll those because y'all should know how to roll y'all rollers. Your first one will be on base. Your second one will be half base, so straight up and down. So on was 45 beyond perpendicular to the base section to sit on the base. 90 is going to be straight up and down. The third one is going to be at a 45 back to where it sits off of its base. And then that fourth one will be in the shaping. We'll work on that on another video. This back section here on the occipital bone, you're going to move the hair to the side. You can go left or right. They don't tell you at State Board if you go left or right. Either way, you're going to make a C across that occipital bone. There's your C. You're going to lay your finger in it. Slide your comb underneath your finger to where you create a baseline. Your baseline has to be a clean line. You're going to begin this by dividing this into 3 distinct parts. So you'll have one here, one here, and one here. 3. 1, 2, and 3. This hair can go back down. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So this one right here, you're going to tuck the tail and you're going to pin it up and above that base line that you created, that part line, because that's going to be your on base. So you see my part line, it's sitting above the part line. The second one is going to go on the part line that I made. That's going to be your half base placement. Half base, pin to the base. Then this last one is going to go below my part line. So I just need to tuck it and let it sit below the part line. And I want to make sure that when I pin it, that I can lift it up and it's not on any of the other hair. I can see that line underneath. And then the last is a roller and a pin curl and a shaping. So behind my ear, I'm going to push, drop, pinch, comb, pick up a section. I'm going to pin curl that section in. Clip it. Let me redo that. I had a piece of hair that was ugly. There we go. Pull it. Tuck it. And pin. There we go. That's better. And have that little wop piece. Pin. And then everything else will be waved down the neck. You don't have to do a strong finger wave. They're not requiring you to do a whole nother finger wave. But you do want the hair to be neatly shaped down the neck. So I went this side to make my shaping. This side I'm just going to push and create a loose looked wave to shut myself off. So left side skip wave, ridgeline, shaping, ridgeline, pin curl, shaping, ridgeline, pin curl. Back side on half and off base. And this other side is our brush wave side. 3 alternating rows of pin curls. And then the top on base, half base, off base, and roller in a shaping with our yellow rollers.